Hey guys, hope you're well. My name is Ross. I'm just going to do a short video tutorial on how to enter and achieve a lateral offset. I had a few people asking me how I achieved it based on some pictures I posted a couple of days ago, and it's quite hard to explain in a message, so I just thought, yeah, video is much easier. At the moment I'm currently flying over the Atlantic on the way to Mexico City in 747-400, doing a flight for BA Virtual. It's always nice. Unfortunately, we don't actually have any weather ahead of us, as you can see, to avoid, but for the sake of demonstration, we'll just pretend there is, and I'll show you guys how to enter the offsets. So we go down here. We've got the FMC and the ND. I'm going to need those. They're quite important, quite useful. Sort out the heading bug quickly because we're going to need that as well. Right, so for the sake of demonstration, we'll imagine that 40 miles away we've got a weather system, say a patch of red, and obviously we don't want to fly through that. So now we know we've got a weather system coming up. We'll have a word with ATC to say, listen, we'd like to deviate off path either left or right, and we'll also let them know the distance we require to safely pass the weather or whatever it is that's ahead of us. So let's say for this demonstration we want to go left 5 miles. We go down to the FMC, we go to the route page, RTE, just here. And on the right hand side, line select key 6 on the right, you'll see offset with 3 dashes, indicating that there's space for letters and numbers. So left 5 miles is what we agreed, that's what ATC have cleared us to do. Let's just imagine that. So what we do is we go L5, so left 5 miles, and obviously for right it would be R. Enter that into the box, and you'll see now, up on the ND, there's a dotted line in white. And it's in white at the moment because we haven't actually engaged it, we haven't executed it. You can see the execute box is lit up. So until we hit execute it will remain white. So what we do for now, and I'm not sure if it's what every airline does, but for the sake of passenger comfort we're going to use heading mode to intercept the offset because it's a bit more gentle. I've actually also set the bank limit to 50 degrees, so it's a bit less harsh on passengers in the back drinking gin and reading Heat magazine, etc, etc. So yeah, we line up the heading bug. We've got the clearance from ATC, assuming. We engage heading select and gently roll to the left to intercept our offset path. I'll say 265 for now, that's a good heading. So yeah, gently banking to the left, no one's spilling any gin, babies aren't crying, etc. As you can see, the path is still white because I still haven't executed it yet, so we'll do that now. And you can see now it's magenta with long and short dashes, meaning it's active. We're still in heading select mode, but what we can do as we get closer is arm LNAV. Now the FMC knows we're following our routing, but 5 miles to the left of the original track. So if you scan out, if you range out, sorry, you'll see you're going to plan mode. Sorry, not center. You'll see it'll follow every waypoint exactly 5 miles to the left. It's not a very good example, but you get the idea. Anyway, back to map. So we're approaching the offset route now, sorry, the offset path. Heading select is still active, LNAV is armed. You can also use heading select all the way up until you're right onto it. mean, ALNAV disregards the bank limit. Bank limit doesn't work in ALNAV. It just does what it does automatically, which is still going to be a bit harsh, but it's a lot better than flying through a massive thunderstorm, isn't it? So any minute now, ALNAV will select itself. It is armed. You can see it on the PFD in white, ALNAV armed. Speed up proceedings by selecting 270. Sorry, 260, not 270. Any second now we'll have ALNAV engaged. And there we go, ALNAV is now active. I mean, you can use heading mode to incorporate into the offset a bit more gently, but it's up to you. I mean, that's what I mean about ALNAV being quite harsh. It's quite sudden. I think at this point a lot of babies will be crying. You reset your heading bug to follow the offset bearing, which will be the same as the original. But yeah, once you've passed whatever it is you need to pass, you simply re-engage heading select, go back down to the FMC, you let ATC that you've passed what you need to pass, and you're going to go back on to your assigned route. So you delete it, execute it, and we're back to square one, but we're still on the offset. What we'll do now is we'll roll to the right in heading select mode. Again, we've got the bank limiter on, so it basically lets the passengers know that's something that we are moving, and they'll be less afraid. So in heading select mode, we're going to go up to 295. We'll arm ALNAV again. And just as before, once we get closer towards the magenta line, ALNAV will be active again. And it's that simple. And obviously, L for left, R for right, and you choose the number of miles you need. So it could be up to 25, could be 15, could even be 50. And it's that simple. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it cleared a few things up. I'm sure a lot of you know how to do that anyway, but it's a lot easier to make one video than respond to a handful of messages. Anyway, like and subscribe if you liked the video, and let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you'd like me to do. I quite enjoyed making this. Anyway, cheerio guys, peace out.